can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she paid tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs. Ran through a check, cause it's hard to live off bread alone. So if you see me slipping, yeah, let me know. Cause it ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. Yeah, I need my space to breathe, that's why I be going ghost. I ain't trying to stay up on that wide road, cause I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum, like murder and booming. Sending you vert, if I get my little Uzi. They thinking I'm crazy, people I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas. My little partner called her body for a Maserati. He told him get up out the car, hit him with the shotty. That 12 gauge, gave him life in the 12th grade. I tried to write him, but we ain't on the same page. I caught him slipping, I just had to let him know. It ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Yeah. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Yeah. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. See, we was cool right before it hit the fence, but it hit the fan when I got him down at the bench. But I took a break, I had to leave and go get cleansed. God forgive me for all my sins. I can't say these cause my last name ain't Kent. Cooking on the stove, that's the way he paid the rent. Working on the pole, that's the way she paid tuition. Better watch your soul, cause you know they trying to get it. Yeah, yeah. I learned my right from wrong on a song. I let my heart bleed on my sleeve through microphones. I'm trying to right my wrongs by writing out my wrongs. Ran through a check, cause it's hard to live off bread alone. So if you see me slipping, yeah, let me know. Cause it ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. Yeah, I need my space to breathe, that's why I be going ghost. I ain't trying to stay up on that wide road, cause I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. They thinking I'm bluffing, but I promise I do it. That K got a drum, like murder and booming. Sending you vert, if I get my little Uzi. They thinking I'm crazy, I'm gon' see you the haters. People I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas. My little partner called her body for a Maserati. He told him get up out the car, hit him with the shotty. That 12 gauge, gave him life in the 12th grade. I tried to write him, but we ain't on the same page. I caught him slipping, I just had to let him know. It ain't the end of times yet, I know, but it's getting close. These demons really out to get you, so you better guard your post. There's certain things I could probably let go, but I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah.
Good morning, Earlybirds! What up, world? It's me, your boy Devon D, and yes, we back for another edition of EBTV. Morning mindset and motivation again, just being excited to be alive. Yo, we talking about Hokey Pokey 2024. I know you're like, what you talking about, D? Yeah, Hokey Pokey 2024. It's time to get up. It's time to get out. Let's go get some, y'all. Let's go. Early birds, it's me, your boy Devon D, and we are back for another edition of EBTV, Morning Mindset and Motivation, where we come to you each and every morning, helping you control your energy so you can control your life. Good morning, y'all. Yes, I'm excited. Yes, I'm full of energy, but why wouldn't I be? God ain't made no mistake, so we're going to stop waking up like we woke up by one. Wake up with some intention. Understand that we got purpose and some tremendous value. Good morning, early birds. What's going on, y'all? Yo, yeah, I'm excited. Grand Rising. Grand Rising therapist Mikhail D in the building. Y'all know I'm excited each and every morning. Thank y'all for being here. This is where we get our life together, y'all. This is where we get our life together before we go out into that crazy world. Yeah, where all the mess and stress is. You know, people is messy. Why people be so messy? I don't get it. What they get out of that? But where all the mess and stress is, again, before we get out and have to deal with all that, we got to deal with ourselves. Yeah, it's time to deal with you. Again, before you go out there, you got to know who you are and know your purpose. And again, know how to navigate through all that mess and stress. We got to know how to navigate through it because it's going to happen. Because as God was listening to us, the devil heard us. Yeah, he was just eavesdropping on the door like that. So you got to understand that he's going to try to throw his tricks, but when you properly align with the right energy, ain't nothing he can do with you. So again, each and every morning, this is what we do right here on this show, is we get aligned. Yeah, we get aligned with the right energy so that we can go see all those happily ever afters that we saw in our mind. If you're about that, you're in the right place. Good morning, early birds. And if you are here, please make sure you leave some comments in the comments section. Y'all know I love hearing from y'all. I can't do this alone. Again, the God ain't done with me yet. So as I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. But I need y'all at the same time. So go ahead and leave some comments in the comments section. Say good morning. Leave some positive energy. This is a community garden, y'all. So each and every one of y'all got to come deposit some in the garden. Some fertilizer, some water, or some sunshine, all right? Because all of our seeds are meant to grow, be great, and provide fruit on this planet. Let's go, y'all. Good morning to you. Good morning to all my early birds. I hope you guys having a great day. I hope you guys, just go and live and be excited and achieve things today. That's what I want you to do. I want you to achieve and accomplish today. Achieve and accomplish. That's what I want you to do. Achieving and accomplish today, all right? Today we talking about the Hokey Pokey, though. Yeah, we talking about the Hokey Pokey 2024. Y'all heard that new Hokey Pokey song 2024? They're like, what are you talking about? Y'all start Googling. No, Hokey Pokey 2024. We gonna talk about that in our coffee conversation today. If you ain't got I got my coffee. You ain't got your coffee, go get your coffee. Because we gonna get up, we gonna get out, we gonna go get something today. So we gotta make sure we energize. So I got my coffee. I can get at least 1 cup a day. I don't know if it's more coffee than sugar or more sugar than coffee, but hey, man, get me right. That's probably why my partners and them don't want to be around me in the morning. They be like, you too hyper. You got too much sugar in. But hey, man, I'm excited to be alive. And man, it's a clue that I got more to do because God ain't done with me yet. Happy Friday, early birds. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Daddy, the Goddess Thomas. Thank you guys again for being here. Make sure that y'all share this broadcast too. Again, share it with somebody that you know that need to get up, get out, go get it. Share it with a friend, share it with a family member, share it with a group. Share it in a page that you got. Yo, make sure that we spread this mindset, this motivation. Let's lead with love, y'all. And I need you to grow. So help us grow by sharing this broadcast on all your pages, whether you're on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, wherever you at, social media world. Make sure that you hit that share button, all right? Thank you, and I really, really appreciate you guys for that. Yo, make sure you also go check out the YouTube as well. Yeah, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification. The world is watching with no G, because I kept that from me. All right, it's time to get into that mirror talk, y'all. It's time to stop looking out that window and let's start looking into that mirror. Let's go. Each and every morning, y'all. Yeah, we ain't gonna skip this part. I hope you don't skip this part. Yeah, the part where you're washing your face and brushing your teeth in the morning. I hope you don't skip that part. And I'm sure you don't. But while you're not skipping that part, again, make sure that you look up into that mirror and look at you. Smile at yourself. We want everybody else to think we cute and smile at us, right? But have you smiled at you? Have you looked in that mirror and thought you was cute? Have you looked in that mirror and thought you was handsome? Did you, big yourself up and say, yeah, I feel good about me? Take that time each and every time that you can get inside that mirror. Every time you go to the bathroom, just start practicing saying one affirmation to yourself. Every time you got to go use it. Look in that mirror and say, you know what, I'm going to say 1 or 3 affirmations just while I'm in this mirror. They don't take long. Bigging yourself, loving yourself don't take long. Loving yourself ain't a lot of work. It's a really, truly transforming experience. So take the time and say something kind to you. All right, the world is watching. It's time to get into our declarations and our affirmations. Absolutely understanding that it's inside your DNA. Yes, it's already there. All the greatness God put in you. That's why I said we got to get up and get out and go get after it. Right? We got to get up, get out, and go get after all the greatness that God gave us each and every day. And that's why we got to be intentional about these days so that we look back and we can say, man, I lived a very intentional life. All right. But again, declarations and affirmations, calling out to the universe, telling them what you want to be, telling what you want to see and how you want to live on this planet. You must be specific, though, with your request to the universe. We ain't going to be using no general terms. I just want to make it. Make what? I just want to move up. Up where? No, we're going to make sure that we're very specific about it. Again, who cares if somebody think that you're doing too much or you're asking for too much? These are your declarations. This is your affirmations. This is what makes you tick. Okay? So declare, affirm, and confirm everything that you want to see and everything you want to be on this planet, y'all. Each and every day. God is listening. The devil just hearing. He just eavesdropping, but God is listening to you. Whatever you believe, whatever you practice, your higher power is listening, waiting on the commands, but he waiting for you to get in alignment with what you say you want. So again, alignment looks like this right now, making the decision to say today is the day I'm going after my goals. Today, I'm making the decision to be better than I was yesterday. Today, I'm ready to dedicate to me. All right, that's what it looks like to get in alignment by everything that you speak. You know what? Live it right along with it. Understanding that you are serious about you. You are serious about your legacy. You are serious about the growth of everything that's attached to you. So today, stop putting that off. Why we waiting to be great? Why we keep saying one day I'm gonna do it? Why are you waiting one day to be great when you could be great right now? Because again, you ain't gotta be great to get started, but you do gotta get started if you ever gonna be great. So let's start today, as we say right here on the EBTV show. Yo, because one day don't even exist. All right, the world is watching. Make sure y'all put some declarations and affirmations in the comment section, y'all. We would love to see how you declaring, affirming, and confirming to yourself and in your life so it can inspire us and ours. All right, so share your declarations and your affirmations. Yo, make sure that y'all share. Yeah, hit that share button. Share this broadcast. The world is watching with no G, because I kept that for me. YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. Yo, make sure that you go check us out. Check me out. Devon D 3D on Instagram. That's DEVOND, the number 3, the letter D. Devon D 3D. Make sure y'all check me out on Instagram, y'all. And make sure y'all share this broadcast. Good morning. Good morning. I see some of my early birds checking in. Good morning. Yep, there they go. Here they come. You and your wife are motivation. I look forward to hearing from you both, fam. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Jesse Blessed. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning to you. Good morning, and thank you for bringing the sunshine to the garden today. I will continue to walk in my calling because I am a warrior. Declaration. Absolutely. She always says, hey. Shout out to the wife. Shout out to all the wives out there. The world is watching. Yo, after the show here, make sure y'all tune in, though. Y'all know we live on the radio. Yeah, we on the #1 hip hop and R&B station in Milwaukee. The new #1 hip hop and R&B station in Milwaukee. Hot 105.7. Yeah. If you up this morning, please make sure you tune in with us each and every morning on the morning grind with my boy Promise. The show is from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. And I'm on about in that 7 o'clock, 7:30 hour. Yo, we doing the morning mindset and motivation live on the air. So wake up and win with me and my boy Promise, y'all. Odyssey.com if you're not in the mill, because you can still listen on your phone, your tablet, or your computer. We got an app, y'all. Yeah, we using this technology. Yo, so tune in. Odyssey.com, and that's AUDACY.com. Wake up and win with us, y'all. Yeah, continue to get some more of this mindset and motivation live on the air, all right? The world is watching. Y'all got y'all coffee yet? Y'all got y'all coffee yet? It's time to Hokey Pokey 2024, y'all. We talking about Hokey Pokey 2024. Yeah. I know you like, I ain't heard that song since grade school, right? You like, what is he talking about, man? You know, we gonna have a chat. We gonna have a coffee conversation about the Hokey Pokey 2024. It done upgraded. It done upgraded the song, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard it, but I know they Googling. What's the new Hokey Pokey? Y'all, let's get that reset we need with our Control Alt Delete. Let's go. Control Alt Delete. This is how we get the reset we need each and every day in our life. This is how we take inventory and make sure that we're moving in the direction that we're, purposely driven to move in. The purpose that we have in our life, that's the direction we must move in. So Control Alt and Delete. Get that reset that you need. And the first thing you got to do is make sure that you control you. You can't control everybody else. You can't control what they thinking. You can't control how they gonna think in the future. You can't control how they moving. You can't control how they treat people. You can't control that, but you can control you. You can control how dedicated you are to your goals. You can control how dedicated you are to the legacy and the love in your life. You can control you. You can't control them how they thinking and moving and feeling and thinking and all that, but you can control that in your life. So let's just start with you and make sure that you ain't damaging yourself by putting yourself in positions or giving away your power to people and you need to just take it back for you. Again, you can't control them, but you can control you. And you got to hit that Alt key and choose some different alternatives, because everything you've been doing ain't the right way to do it. So we got to choose some different alternatives. Again, we got to say, you know what? I can't keep repeating this pattern. I must get into the blueprint of my life, because I've seen the happily ever after in my mind, and I must get there. But sometimes our patterns stop us. Sometimes the things that we always do with these imaginary obligations sometimes stop us from getting to our goals. So we got to follow the blueprint. The blueprint is what the blueprint is. If you want a strong foundation, this is how you get it. So we got to follow the blueprint in our lives so that our foundations are strong, all right? And sometimes we got to hit that delete key, delete situations, relationships, and sometimes even people. Really don't matter who it is, what it is, or how it is. If it, that, or they ain't good for you, they gotta go. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be the Buddha one you're laying next to. I ain't saying start cussing and fussing and throwing people out. I'm just saying, let's take inventory in our life and make sure that the people that's around us belong in this version of who we are, not the old version of who we was. All right, this version of who we are. All right, and be brave enough to say, you know what, I gotta let go. I can't continue to just keep dragging this. I gotta let it go, because I got places that I must get to. All right, the world is watching. Yo, it's 3 questions I want you to ask yourself today is, where in your life do you need to take you back? Where in your life do you need to take you back? And what are 3 things that you need to do differently? Yeah, what are 3 things you need to do differently, and what are 3 things you need to get rid of? Those are 3 questions I want you to ask yourself on a daily basis and say, you know what, where in life do I need to take me back so I have more time for me, so I can start seeing the things that I saw in my mind in real life? And what are 3 things that I need to do differently to get there? What's some 3, what's stopping me, or am I stopping me? And then what are 3 things that gotta go? What the 3 things that's just like, yo, you gotta get up out of here because those are holding me up too. So yeah, let's make sure that we taking that inventory in our life, and we make sure that we get to those happily ever afters in our life. All right, Control Alt Delete, get that reset you need. The world is watching, y'all. Let's go. Trying to have that coffee convo. Yeah, we trying to have that coffee convo. Therapist Mikhail D says, Danny, God is Thomas. Send some love and some blessings. Jessie Bless says, I'm sipping tea. She's sipping her tea. Herbert Dante Johnstone. Yes, morning, Earlybirds. Morning. Yes, he's here. Amber, the motivator, is in the building. Yeah, let's keep it motivated, Amber. And thank you for being part of the show. And thank you. We got a motivator in the building, y'all. So make sure you put some motivating comments or come on live. You can just hit the link in the description and come on live and let's motivate the people. Amber, the motivator. Yeah, that's a community garden. Yeah. Andron Lane. Yo. And he says, top of morning, my brother. Top of morning, Dron. Long time no see. I'll be back in the city, but I ain't seen you. So hope I get to see you next time I'm back in the city. And hope all is well with you. And I know you continue towards your greatness because you've been very dedicated and very purposeful with it. So keep continuing to do that, Dron. The world is watching. There is the link to be my guest. So if any of you guys want to come on and be my guest live, all you gotta do is hit the link. I'm sitting right here. You don't need no special software, nothing. All you gotta do is hit the link. We can come have these conversations because, you know, it's to be dissected, right? Things are to be dissected. Again, different perspectives, and we can learn from each other. And that's why I say this is a community garden. And we do this live each and every day. Yo, we do it live. We do it unscripted, and we let the universe flow through us because, yo, some great things that can be created. The magic, that's when the magic be happening, when you just allow the universe and things to kind of create. And we just ain't afraid to do it live, y'all. The world is watching, all right? So, hey, everyone, she says, Amber the motivator. Okay, she's still here. Okay, Amber the motivator, all right? Come on in now. Thank you again for being a part of this. All right, hey. So today we're talking about Hokey Pokey 2024. Hokey Pokey 2024. And I know you like, D, what is you talking about, right? Yeah, I just allow the universe to speak through me, not from me. Again, it's the message that popped up this morning. Again, I woke up and the universe was like, Hokey Pokey. And I'm like, Hokey Pokey? And I'm like, okay. And of course, the song comes to mind. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your left hand, and you shake it all. Of course, that came to my mind. I'm like, man, that's the only Hokey Pokey I know, right? And I'm like, okay, I don't do that no more. That was like 6. That was going on. So I know I don't do the whole dance no more. So I had to think about what the Hokey Pokey was and what the universe was speaking to me this morning. And then I started thinking about the song again. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out. And then you put your left foot in, you put your left foot. And you put all these things and you put all these things out, right? And in the end, they say, put your whole self in, right? But it started reflecting in my life about just different goals and things that we set out to do, but sometimes we only put a hand in, and then we put a hand out, and then we still expecting something to manifest, and then sometimes we put another hand in, but then we put another hand out. See, your goals ain't gonna happen until you put your whole self in. See, we be putting parts in, and that's where the Hokey Pokey started resonating with me, because we can't keep playing Hokey Pokey with our dreams, our purpose, and our gifts on this planet. We can't just be putting parts of us in. And that's why I say you got to either decide, dedicate, and discipline yourself to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dedicate to that, and nothing going to get in the way of it. We can't keep playing with our goals and our dreams, and that's why we'll be disappointed. That's why sometimes we still continue the cycle of these generational curses, because we don't put our whole self in. It's 2024. We graduated some time ago. Some of us graduated some time ago, and that time just moved fast. When are we going to put our whole self in? When are we going to just stop playing and say, I'm going to try to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then I'm going to try to be slick about it all? Oh, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. Either you dedicated to greatness or you not. Either you dedicated to the making the rest of your life the best of your life, or you not. So you can't keep playing hokey pokey in 2024, y'all. We can't keep playing hokey pokey in 2024. If we learned anything, like I say, we starting to see a lot of truth happen in the world. We starting to see a lot of people speak their truths, because people are putting their whole self in now. We starting to get brave and say, you know what, I'm not playing anymore. I'm ready to go and say, you know what, this is who I am, this is what it is, and this is what y'all got to deal with. Yo, it's time to go, because I got goals and I got dreams and I got a legacy to leave. I'm putting my whole self in. Are you? Are you putting your whole self in? Or you still putting parts in? Are you letting the stress and mess of the world hold you up from the goals and the purpose and the dream? It's questions you got to ask yourself. And again, that's why we do this mirror talk every day. We got to look ourselves in the mirror and ask ourselves, I've really been putting, because only you know that. You could lie to everybody else. You know what, man, I've been doing this and making ourselves look busy. But we can't lie to ourselves, because we know how fast our escalator is moving every day in our life by how much we are giving it. So take the inventory. Do the analysis of your life and see, have I been playing hokey pokey with myself? I've just been putting part of myself in and just part of myself. You got to look in that mirror and be real with yourself. Have I really been doing everything? I know I be tired sometimes, but you got to even do it when you're tired. Because again, when your purpose is that big, that's why I'm excited to wake up each and every morning. I wake up at 3. I be excited to see what more God got for me today. I want to know what he gonna show me, what he gonna teach me, what I'm gonna learn, what opportunity. I'll be excited about it, because I know people who didn't make it to see today, but we did. So I'm gonna take advantage. We're gonna be intentional. We're gonna be purposeful about our days, y'all. These days ain't promised, but we act like they are. We act like, you know what, I'll just do it next month. I'll just do it 2 years. I'll get to it. Entitled. You be feeling entitled to life, and you ain't not. We ain't entitled to life. We talk about how much the kids be feeling entitled. Sometimes we be feeling entitled because we be letting our goals and our dreams go to the graveyard. Come on, let me hear y'all. Let me hear y'all. Let me know what y'all thinking. I'm a big procrastinator. That's what's holding me back. Lord knows I need to be working on that. I'm trying to do and be better. Hey, it started by just speaking those words out. And again, each and every day, just go be better. You know what better feels like. You know what better looks like. You know progress. And sometimes, yes, it's scary. If it started making you feel uncomfortable, that's when you know you're doing the right thing. Because comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Yes, you got to inconvenience this life for the life that you want. This life must be inconvenienced. This one, right? Yep, this one must be inconvenienced to get to the one that we saw in our mind. So we got to shake something up. We got to shake us up. We got to wake us up. And that's why it's time to get up, get out, and go get it. We know we got obligation, and we're going to handle that, but we got to carve out that time to say, you know what? That is not the primary. This is what's primary. And we got to stop putting it in and then taking it out. Oh, I'm doing it again. And now I'm not doing it no more. Oh, I'm going to do it again. But I'm not doing it today. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Oh, not next week.
People I'm saying, get what I'm painting. A picture big, I call it little baby. If I'm on the board, then we playing chess. If you on my way, you gon' need a vest. Act big, you might get stretched. All your gun talk, I ain't impressed. My 45 seen real traffic. That's Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Whoa. When are we going to put our whole self in? Tanika May. Hey, how you doing? Either you are in or you are out. That's why I can't work with anyone anymore. Only those who are ready to put their whole self in. Come on now. That's it. We only want to work with those who are ready to put their whole self in. Yes, I'm putting my whole self in. Danny the Goddess Thomas says she's ready to put her whole self in. You must master doing it when you don't feel like it. Absolutely. Herbert Dante Johnstone says, preach. Patrice Green in the building. Calm Wellness Services in the building. Shout out to Patrice Green and the whole Calm Wellness staff. Shout out to the Bartenders Lounge and Live with Just Patrice. And also my boy Homer Blow. Yeah, so keeping it real to the next level. Shout out to all that. Get that plug in, y'all. But, yo, it's time to put our whole self in. It's time to put our whole self in. Ain't that right, Trees? Ain't that right, y'all? Come on, y'all. I see y'all back there in the comments. I see y'all back there. Come on. It's time to put our whole self in. Doing it halfway ain't gonna do it. You know it. I know it. We know it. So let's stop playing with ourselves. Let's start playing with the universe. Let's stop playing with our family and the people that we say we love. Let's go ahead and go get to it so we can be that example so that everybody can get to it. We just gotta live. We can't push. We can't just think we're gonna drag everybody to success. You gotta get you there first. You gotta get you there first. Believe me, they watching. Well, I say the world is watching. Believe me, no matter what you're doing, they watching. They watching. So give them something to see. Give them something to see that says, you know what? When he or she started dedicating to himself or herself, things started happening. When him or her started loving and just putting themselves in better positions and around better people and doing better things, their life started to grow. I think I need to do that too. I think I need to do that too. Come on, y'all. Let's go be that example. The world needs you. That's why I say I love you. You worth it and you matter on this planet. There's a us, ours, and a others looking up to you. Bro is watching, y'all. Just tried to call. Oh, you just tried to hit it? Okay, hold on. Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the button. Time to put my whole self in. Absolutely. Absolutely. 99 and a half won't do. Come on, Patrice. 99 and a half ain't gonna do it. Yo, you gotta settle into the skin that you in and win. Come on, y'all. Settle into the skin that you in and win. I'm gonna put this link in here again just to make sure that y'all got it. There you go. I see it. We got a guest this morning, y'all. Let's go ahead and get our guest in here. Andron, what's going on with you, my brother?
What up, Dope King? Blessings. Blessings on blessings on blessings. I keep saying I was going to call, so I'm going to call. And plus, Sister been sending me the text.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I had a little feedback.
I said I've been saying I was going to call. And I've been wanting to talk to you, King. Just give my love to you and your family, man, for what I appreciate what you're doing to the community, man. So it's all love.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And you always been a big support. Whether I need you physically, whether I need you to serve drinks, whether I need you to whatever, man. You always been there spiritually, emotionally. So we definitely appreciate you and the gift that you give to the world. So thank you. Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
So what you think about our message today?
One of the things I want to... Hokey Pokey. I feel that me personally, King, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I feel that me personally, in this time, is very crucial for our community to understand some of the language and some of the stuff that we're talking about in order for us to have the accountability to know what's funded out there, how to ask for help, and what help is required. So it's like, if you don't put your whole self in the scenario as being more than just saying that it didn't happen to me, it's just I'm okay, or your votes don't matter, you're doing a disadvantage for all of us in the community because we need each other to work collectively to make this happen. So when I think about some of the things you're saying and some of the things that other people have said, is that if I'm not putting myself in there or not willing to die for this in the sense of to live right, then I'm not doing the job.
Right. Have you had to like reflect in your life and kind of like check yourself and figure out places where you wasn't putting your whole self in, or where you was kind of hokey pokey in, you know what I'm saying, with your dreams or with what you was aspiring to do?
I was doing that with myself. You know what I mean? And I'm not even talking about the dreams. It's getting up every day and telling myself I love me and I'm comfortable and I can do some of these things out here. You know what I mean? Being honest as a black man, me, you and I had these conversations on many times, is that I didn't have the representatives to show me how to love me properly. Or I didn't see individuals in my community that was telling me this is what a man look like and this is how you gonna look in the mirror and tell you can do this. So I feel that in that process, I wasn't completely honest with myself. So I was never I was never able in the beginning stages to fully be involved in relationships with others because I was still in a relationship with myself. If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely makes sense. So, what advice would you give people who find themselves hokey pokeying with their dreams, or hokey pokeying with themselves?
Stand up. Stand up. That's what I tell myself every day. Just stand up. If I stand up, that means when I fall, it's gonna be a hard fall. And I'm gonna feel it. So just stand up, and you got through the day. That's what I want to do. Is stand up, man. For whatever it may be for me, I'm just standing up.
Thank you, man. Well, thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it, man. Make sure you come on more often, man. You got a lot of
Bless
gift, you got a
you,
lot of
you know I
jewels to
will.
give to people, man. And I know part of your story. So some people, a lot of people will be very inspired to hear you. Here's your cup of coffee. You having that coffee conversation. You got this whole pot of coffee. I wish you
Hey,
could
look
pour
what
some
this
here.
say.
I'm almost out. Hey,
See
what
what
it say?
myself
It
say.
said, great ideas start with great coffee. Come on now. And these coffee conversations each and every morning. Because we
That
gotta we
part.
gotta dive into it. We gotta tackle these things within ourselves, because we can't just let them just be, just be brushing them over, and just, because they need to be dealt with. Again, we need to
Hmm.
understand more about who we are and our abilities to, to get
Yeah.
through and get past certain things that we be thinking we stuck in, or mentally we
Hmm.
feeling like, just helpless or hopeless. So we got to bring that
Yeah.
hope back again. We got to bring that,
Yeah.
back, so
And
people
you know,
understand
even with
that.
that though.
And that's why I say our DNA, God made you perfect at birth. Whatever you do or don't have, God gave you a lot of
Hmm.
gifts. All we got to do is use it each and every day. Again, like I said, we'll do everything else for everybody else, but we'll put us over here, like I'll get to me later, and then we'll just think we're gonna, you know, be blessed and all this. Because again, we don't understand karma, and as you get, you put out good energy comes back. But some of that
Hmm.
energy you need for you. You know what I mean? Some of that energy you need to take for you, and grow things inside of you. So not everything is
Yeah.
to be given away. Not all the love is to be given away, and all the, you gotta, that mirror. You gotta look in that mirror, like you said. So what? I'm gonna ask you this question, because I know it was like 30 something for me. What age was it when you first looked in the mirror and told yourself you love you?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
2 years ago. I went. No, you know a little bit of my story. 2 years ago, I finally looked in the mirror, and that was a help from your wife and going through some admitting. I'm admitting on camera that I was in therapy, and I love it. And I think every man, every person should have therapy. But it was going through therapy with your wife, and she was
You
telling
going to
me
therapy with my
that,
wife?
yeah, that was the first person who ever believed in me, King. Real talk. We
I
was
did
at
not
an
know
event.
that. Her
Listen, we was at an
confidentiality
event,
is
King,
like a
and I
million.
was telling, yeah. But no, for real though, I was in a conversation and I was asking, like, for me as a person who is system impacted and coming home dealing with drug and alcohol substance abuse at the time, I didn't know how to ask for help, and I was saying like, man, I know I need help because I was still dealing with the trauma. And your wife was the first person to say, man, give me a chance on me, and I'm gonna make sure that I'll be there for you. I'm gonna stand up with you.
Wow.
So after that, yeah, after that, like going through the trauma that I was having with my mother, understanding how to put boundaries on that, around these boundaries on relationships with others, I finally was able to look in the mirror and not say that I want to die, I want to commit suicide, but I was able to look in the mirror and say, hey, you're doing a beautiful job. So that happened 2 years ago.
And that was 2 years ago.
Yep.
Wow. Man, well, I applaud your growth, man, and shout out to the wife. And that's her calling, that's her gift, that's what she do, man.
Yeah.
She's super dedicated to that. That has nothing to do with me. But man, shout out to the both of you for working together and helping you get through that. That's dope. But again, it started with you putting your whole self in and saying, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and tackle this. Let me go ahead and confront this. So
Yeah.
man, I applaud you, man. That's what's up. Only 2 years ago, man, I was like 32 or something like that. And it took me it took me hours to even say it. I was nervous, I was crying, I was like, why is it hard for me to say I love me? And I told about
Yeah.
50 little bald head girls I love it.
All day long.
Girl, I
I
love
love you,
you.
girl. Come
Girl, I
here.
love you. But I couldn't say it to myself. That's an issue. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And if anybody that's out there watching, again, and it wasn't something that I even really recognized at first. I'm like, damn, I've never really did. I never said I love me. I never really
Yeah.
thought about it. So when the thought came, I went to the mirror and I'm like, whoa, hold on now.
Yeah.
I was doing all this like, am I trying to look cool? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, that's you.
Yeah.
You got to be comfortable with you and be able to tell you I
I
love
want
you. And anybody else's love should be in addition to the love that you already got for yourself. You know.
that part. So my question to you is, who showed you? Who was your copy print or your representative, your visualization of what loving you looks like? Who shows you? Was it a man or was it your mother? Like, who shows you
Honestly, I'm
what
gonna be
loving you looks
honest.
like?
It was neither. I
Okay.
had mentors earlier in my life, but what I always found with my mentors is that they only could take me to a certain level. They could never really understand my full vision. So
Yeah.
I had to really dig deep and understand what I wanted and what I wanted to prove to be real. And I wanted to prove and
Yeah.
do it in a way that it hadn't been done, which was, in our hood legally. I didn't want to, what I'm saying? When I graduated high school, I knew I didn't want to sell drugs, or I didn't want to go to college. Those are two things I knew. I hated high
Yeah.
school, and I seen what happened to people in the street. So I was looking. I really, again, even when I graduated, I really didn't know what I wanted in life. I just knew what I didn't want. So I just used all of my didn't
Yeah.
wants as my, okay, I don't want that. You know what I mean? And then I started looking at things, and then I started looking ahead of things at the same time. So, for instance,
Mhm.
when I looked at the streets, I saw the money, but I saw ahead of that. You know what I mean? And I said, yeah, that money only lasted 2 years,
Yeah.
and then I seen 10 years of jail. So I'm
Exactly.
like, that ain't a good trade off. Like, I only get two years of balling for
No.
10 years of jail. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I could see what was in front of me, but I saw what was ahead at the same time. So I used a lot of my didn't
Yeah.
wants to push me to the things to find what I wanted in life. And
Exactly.
again, it was a lot of trial and error. If I'm really honest about it, it was just a lot of trial and error. I'm gonna try it this way, but I'm gonna do it. And again, I always put my whole self in anything that I did. So whether it was me
Yeah.
putting together concerts, whether it was me managing my artists, whether it was me in the studios producing, and whatever I was doing, I was putting my whole self in. But my whole goal in everything that I did was to show people who come from areas like me that we could be a part of these industries. Our talent was good enough that, you know what I mean, that we didn't have
Yeah.
to go, to California or go to LA or nothing to get your gift. Like your gift, it wasn't over there. Your gift already lies right here. You gotta give a platform, or you gotta create a platform for people to see it, but you gotta be all in.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
kind of what continues to motivate me even to this day. Like, this show I started 5 years ago because I wanted to get on my personal, my my myself my personal journey of just my self development. Like, I didn't know where
Yeah.
to look either. I didn't know nothing about therapists at that time, so I didn't know where to look. We watching motivational videos online, but I know that's only gonna take you so far because you got to put in this work and figure out you. So again, it was just a lot of
Exactly.
me just trying and saying, you know what, I'm gonna dedicate. But again, the purpose for everything, anything that I do, is to be an example. For men that look like us, because the question that you asked is who showed me, wasn't nobody to show. There wasn't no one
Exactly.
to show. So I said, you know what? I'll show. And I don't mind being vulnerable. I don't mind being transparent. I don't mind being none of
Yeah.
that. Think what you want to think. I need to show that we could be great on so many levels. The places that we start, we don't have to be ashamed about where we started in the hood and this and that broke and da da da. Because if you dedicate to your goals, you ain't gonna be there long anyway. So now
Yeah.
let's make our ceiling our children's floor. So let me raise this ceiling so high that they never have to see the floors that I have to sleep on. Let me raise my ceiling so high they
Yes.
never have to sleep in them cars or not understand their value and just be having a ton of kids. And again, there's so many lessons, in it. But
Yes.
yeah, the example. That's
But even with that, you just said something that was so powerful through all that, and I'm gonna sum it up in like a few words. Is that you was able to understand that your vulnerability and your sensitivity is strength and it is masculinity in that.
mm-hmm.
We as men got to understand that being vulnerable does not make you soft. It makes you
Nah,
stronger
not
as
at
hell.
all. It only
You
makes you
know what I mean?
stronger. I'm a robber.
Yeah, like it.
I can say I'm a thief. I'm a thief. For real. I
Okay.
rob. I rob every man. I rob every person that comes in my vicinity. What do I rob them of though, right? I rob them of all their
Yeah.
good qualities. I learn from people. When I look at you, I see strength. So again, I'll learn from all the things I'm watching you do, and I'll learn from your strength. Oh man, I like how he know how
Exactly.
to could take control of a room. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like I learn from every person around me. The stuff that I don't need, I just don't learn. But all the stuff that
Yeah.
I admire about a person, because there's something to be admired by every person on
Yeah.
this planet. I'll try. Again, I'm a robber. I'm a suck all those. I'm like, man, I like that about him. I like that. I want parts of that in me, and I try to learn from every person
Yeah.
that I meet.
That part.
You know.
I love you, King.
Thank you
Man, thank you
again,
for being
man. I
my brother,
appreciate you
man.
being here. Yo, man, make sure that you come back and tune
Again,
in with
man.
us. And make sure that you guys go check out Andron's page. He got a lot of stuff going on. He is heavily in the community. He's serious about what he do, and especially about the growth of us as black men in our community. So, man, continue and support my boy. And thank you again, Dron.
No problem. Blessings, King.
Yeah, make sure y'all come on, y'all. Make sure y'all come on. Vic Barnett in the building, another person who wasn't afraid to go first and has been doing wonderful things in the community for decades. Decades. Definitely a pioneer. You know what, looking up to people like that, and man, shout out to Vic Barnett and the whole Running Rebels organization. If you don't know who they are, look them up. Cause they dope. They super dope. C Mills, I see you in the building. 100, 100, 100. Therapist Mikhail D. I am proud of you, Andron. Absolutely. Your therapist is in the building. I didn't even know that they was working together. That was what's up. Don't be afraid to go first. Don't be afraid to go first. Absolutely. Danny, the Goddess Thomas, you and therapist Mikhail D are setting wonderful examples. Oh, 100. Many blessings to you both. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Patrice Green, Andron. Absolutely. Shout out to my boy Andron again for coming on to the show. You know what? And being a part of the garden. He definitely deposited some fertilizer. So I hope it, you know what, gave you some nutrients for your seed. All right. He gave us some fertilizer. So I hope it gave you some nutrients for your seed. Because we all meant to grow, right? And be great. Well said, Andron. Stand up. Absolutely, Eugene. Wendy, come on, family. Speak, Andron. Come on now. Again, there's a support system. Yo, they giving you all type of love, Dron. So again, that's a clue that we got to continue to do what we do. All right, so continue your thing. Continue doing you, Andron. And let's grow, y'all. Hokey Pokey. You got to put your whole self in. That's with our title and subject, Hokey Pokey 2024. You can't just be putting parts of you in, man. You can't just put your hand in. You got to put your whole self in when you talk about goals, dreams, and achieving something. You can't just keep, I'm going to do it sometimes. It's time to do you all the time. It's time to be a great you all the time. Every minute, every second of the day. Settle into this person. Settle into the skin that God gave you. Settle into all this greatness and beauty that he blessed you with. And go be great each and every day. Use this time. Take advantage of your days and say, today, I'm not going to keep saying one day. I'm going to use my today and I'm going to use that effectively. I'm going to be intentional about my success and my happiness today. Because again, the happiness that I have for myself, anybody else's should just be an addition. So let me go figure out how to be happy with me. Let me go look in that mirror and understand more about me. Andra said 2 years ago, just only 2 years ago, he was the first time he was able to look in the mirror and say he loved himself. Yeah, we got to start that. We got to start our children saying that at an earlier age. We need to have them looking in the mirror in their teens and in their developmental stages and tell them that, say, you know what, love you. Understand the value that you have. Understand the gift that you've been given. Understand that you're going to have goals and dreams, and those things can be real, and don't allow society or somebody else or social media to stunt you. Don't allow somebody else who think that you're doing too much or you don't know whatever they think. Don't allow that to stop you in the pursuit of your happiness. We got to start that message at a very early age, but not just start it as a message. Be an example of what that message looks like. Kids get tired of people just telling them, people talking at them, but ain't living in the thing that they keep telling them that they want them to do. So just be an example. Let them see that, if you go be great, you ain't going. Don't you want a worry-free life? Don't you want to have to look over your back and worry about who finna come get you or come get at you? And if you desire that, then let's make sure that we moving in that. We moving like that. So love you, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all know I get wrapped up into this. But make sure y'all do y'all to-do. Y'all know I ain't going to let y'all go without doing your to-do, how to be more intentional about your life. Yo, what are 5 or 6 things you're going to do for you today? I know you got obligations and responsibilities, jobs, kids, and other things to do, but you got to carve out all that and make some time for you. Be intentional about your purpose. It's time to take you more serious. That's how the goal and the legacy is going to grow. All right, so be more intentional with your time each and every day. And your to-do this morning should be a to-done tonight. Dedicate to making all those to-dos to-dones and see how good you're going to feel. And then at the end of the night, I want you to, pat yourself on the back. I want you to play some music, dance, call yourself. And I don't care if they think that you're arrogant, cocky, or full of yourself. Because again, you got to remember what somebody else think about you ain't your business. But what you think about you makes all the difference. The world is watching. So, good morning, y'all. Thank y'all again for being here. I'm going to let y'all go. I know I held y'all up this morning a little bit, but with these conversations, we just let them go and we just let them flow. So, thank you guys again for being here each and every morning. EBTV Morning Mindset and Motivation. Again, anchoring into your greatness before you go out into that world where all the mess and stress is, knowing what you want, being intentional about your day, and not letting nothing else get in the way. All right? The world is watching because the devil, boy, he be working, don't he? And he be eavesdropping on that conversation you be having with your Lord. And you can't allow his tricks to get in the way. Okay? All right. Good morning, Earlybirds. Carrie Smith in the building. Andron Lane, I love us. Good morning, Savannah Burks. The time is now a spa day. She being selfish. Go ahead, girl. Yes, 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 absolutely. Absolutely. Quiet time or quick time. Or quiet time. I think it's quiet time. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys again. Thank you to all the sponsors on the show. Hot 105.7, the Mill's new #1 for hip hop and R&B. The Morning Grind with my boy Promise and Odyssey.com. Thank you for allowing, for us to do the Morning Mindset and Motivation live on your air. So thank you for letting us be a part of that broadcast. Make sure y'all tune in and support the show 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. weekday mornings. Hot 105.7, but if you're not in the mill, you can still listen on your phone, your tablet, or your computer on Odyssey.com. I am entrepreneurapparel.com. This is the brand that represents you, fashion that makes a real statement. I am an entrepreneurapparel.com. I know it's kind of long, but make sure you go check out the website, all right? The World Is Watching marketing group. That's my team, my crew, everybody from my wife on down. Shout out to my girl Patrice, who's been with me for infinity and beyond. Yo, I love you. You worth it and you matter. Don't let nobody tell y'all nothing different. Yes, you got a purpose on this planet. I love you. You worth it and you matter. I ain't got to grow up with you. You ain't got to be a family member. We ain't have to be Facebook friends. We ain't never have to meet. I love you. You worth it and you matter. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. The world is watching. We just got to give them something to see. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
World is watching.